guys, this is Wisdom and Light, and I am back with another celebrity psychic reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are going to be diving in Cassie and her new boo. I just wanted to pull on her energy, and thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. If you guys are new here, welcome, and if you guys would like to book your own session, the link is down below. And let's just jump on in. So basically what's going on is Cassie done left. She's no longer the unofficial girl. And she has a new boo that she's really happy with. She couldn't be more happier, and from what I understand, she is expecting, so congratulations to her and her new boo. Now, I don't really know his name, I'm not gonna lie. I just know that Cassie done ran off with the fitness trainer that Diddy hired, and she's been living her best life ever since. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to just pull on that energy. So yeah, let's jump on in. So I'm going to be using the New Orleans tarot. I'm also going to be using the original tarot, and I'm going to be using the Gaia Oracle. So these are the cards that I felt drawn to use. So let's jump on in. 1. What is the energy surrounding Cassie? Thank you so much, God. What is the energy surrounding Cassie? What is the energy surrounding Cassie? What is the energy surrounding Cassie during this time? What is the energy surrounding Cassie during this time? So first and foremost, guys, Cassie is very in tune with herself, very spiritual, very aligned. I actually feel like we don't know a lot about her, being that she's been with Diddy for so long and been in his shadow for a long time. I do feel like there's a lot more to Cassie than what she's put out, and I feel like we're going to be learning more about her. We're going to be seeing her at her best, because I think for all the years that we've been paying attention to her, we just think that that's Diddy's girl. But what I love about this energy is what I'm picking up on from her higher self is there's so much more to me than what I've shown. There's so much more to me than what I put out. And she's going to be radiating a lot of self-love and a lot of healing. Now, did she move on to this relationship very, very fast? Yeah, I mean, come on, she did. However, that says a lot that a woman ran into somebody else's arms that quickly and found so much solace and happiness that quickly when she was in a 10 to 12 year relationship with Diddy off and on. So it just says a lot to me. It says a lot that she saw an opportunity and she jumped. Whether it was too fast or it doesn't make sense to some of you guys, from what I'm seeing in the reading, it's just more so like her energy is, if it doesn't work out, I got out. If it doesn't work out between me and this man that I love right now, at least I got out of a situation that wasn't serving me and it wasn't fulfilling me in the long run. So that goes to show you guys that money isn't everything. Having it all isn't everything, because she had access to a lot. She had access to a lot of, luxury. So for her to take a couple steps back and be like, you know what, I don't want that anymore, and no longer being an unofficial girl, like that song that she came out with, it goes to show you that she's had enough. The same thing with Karrueche. A lot of these women that put their life away, they put everything on pause for a man that 1 minute wants them and then the next minute they don't. Cassie got out. So even if this relationship doesn't work out, she has a baby with a trainer, whatever the case may be, I can't say that she's not happy, because there's something that's so peaceful about her energy. Another thing that I'm picking up on is just based on what I'm seeing with the cards, there was still communication with her and Diddy going on. I feel like he would text her, or he would kind of make his presence known. He would reach out to her here and there, and she would do her best to ignore it. There's even an argument or something that happened behind the scenes. So y'all remember when he congratulated their pregnancy? I actually felt like that caused a lot of drama behind the scenes. I felt like she basically told him, or she's indirectly and spiritually telling him, hey, you could have just called me, you didn't have to make you could have just called me, you didn't have to make an announcement. There was an argument between her and Diddy. Something came up with people from Diddy's side or Diddy himself. There was definitely some tension going on. There was definitely an argument. There was something happening that Diddy did, or that whole public display of congratulations that he did on social media. It rubbed them the wrong way, and it kind of rocked the boat a little bit. It's talking more so about her new man. Not that he's like jealous of Diddy, but there is a little bit of like insecurity. This is Diddy that we're talking about. This is someone that has access to a lot of stuff, a lot of money. And one thing that my father taught me is that most men do define their success by what they have, not by how they look, but more than likely what they have. So if their bank account doesn't match the image that they have in their mind, they could have low self-esteem or all of those things. But what the message that I have to say for that is, listen, you have a lot more to offer spiritually that no money can buy. You don't have to measure yourself by what the next man has. You have everything that you need, and you don't have to compete with anyone, because at the end of the day, she chose you. She chose you over someone that's worth millions and millions of dollars. So that says a lot. If she cared about money, she wouldn't be with you. She wouldn't be carrying your child, and vice versa. So I'm not saying that they're arguing about that, but I can see in this reading that, what if I'm not enough? What if I can't give her this? What if I can't give her that? And what I'm guided to say is, you are giving her everything that she needs. So that's what I have to say in that regard. And this is a human reaction. This is human nature to feel this way. Like, how can I measure up to that? And that's the thing. She doesn't want you to. So this message is turning around being for him. You're being the best that you can be for her, and this is all that she could ever ask for. She wants a family. She wants marriage. She wants what you are giving her, okay? And in this relationship, you guys can learn a lot about each other, and you guys can learn about how to have a healthier lifestyle, because she's already had all the riches and all of that. It didn't do anything to her but bring her down. So I do feel like Cassie and her new man are going to be moving, or they're contemplating living somewhere where they have a lot of access to nature. I see them hiking or being around a lot of nature. She is going to not wear as much makeup as she used to. I really see Cassie just being in her essence and being very happy. I'm also picking up that the baby feels like a girl. I'm not gonna lie, the baby does feel like a girl. Now, the thing about making predictions with baby's gender, they can change depending on the season. Because mind you, the baby is growing and changing, and you know, to catch it here and there, like sometimes I might be off, but most of the time I'm right. So I'm just going to say that this baby definitely feels like a girl. This baby feels like a little girl from what I'm picking up on. Aww. I'm not picking up on a breakup. Guys, this relationship is going to be away from Hollywood. It's not going to be up in the tabloids like that. She is going to live a life as very unproblematic, like y'all know that she's gonna live a life that's unproblematic, like Hillary Duff. Y'all know Hillary Duff, unproblematic. We never hear any bullshit about her. Love her. She's just a breath of fresh air. We're gonna see Cassie just kind of like chilling. Now, Diddy is indirectly stirring the pot behind the scenes. Seven of I see him like he's gonna start throwing jabs and start doing little things here and there to catch her attention, or just to let it be known that I'm Diddy. I can have whoever the fuck I want. I'm king. So she's seeing that he's doing things behind the scenes to make her feel some type of way. We also have Four of Wands. I feel like Cassie's going to be moving away from anyone that's connected to Diddy. This is Six of Cups reversed. She's going to be distancing herself from people that associate her with Diddy. So her connections that she had through Diddy, she's cutting them off. I really feel like she wants nothing to do with Hollywood. And this is an energy of leave me alone. So I am seeing that for Cassie. Cassie wants to be left alone. Cassie wants to be left alone. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm seeing spiritually is text messages from different numbers, text messages, him trying to reach out to her, kind of disturbing the peace a little bit. So Cassie is going to eventually change her number. If she hasn't done so already, she's going to. She's going to change her number. She's definitely moving, and she's going to rebuild her life in a more wholesome way. There's also a line of cosmetics that she's coming out with as well. That's what I'm seeing for Cassie. She really wants to like distance herself from the Combs family and all that they have to offer. She is good off of that. But I do feel like it's gonna take a good 6 months to actually be rid of his energy, because he's going to keep flexing and doing stuff to get under her skin. So I am picking up on that. And this is why I picked up on Alex needing to be strong and not measuring himself to Diddy and what he's accomplished, because Alex has accomplished his own, and two different people. Okay, don't compare your network with his. Don't do any of that, because at the end of the day, she chose you. This is going to be an ongoing battle. People messaging her, hey, Diddy's doing this, Diddy's doing that. How does it feel that he chose her over you? Diddy's going to display a female and like hype her up like way too much, and a little bit is just to get under her skin. And that's what's coming up for her. So let's look into Diddy's energy. Because as much as she wants to have a peaceful pregnancy, it looks like social media and Diddy's antics are not going to allow that. Hence why I see Cassie cutting the cord and just being like, I want out. Cassie, you need to do a Reiki session. There's something they can do in Reiki where when you're spiritually connected to someone, you can basically cut the cord. You can do a Reiki session to cut and clear those energetic bonds that is between the two of you guys. Cassie needs to do that. Cassie needs to cut and clear Diddy's energy. She needs to do that so she can move forward, because they actually have a spiritual bond. They have a spiritual soul connection. Hence why she can still pick up on him, and he can kind of still pick up on her and all the antics that he does. So here's Diddy. He comes up as a King of Swords. He's definitely going to be flexing and showing his worth, showing his power to her. He's going to be doing that for the next couple of weeks. So, guys, there's rumors around Diddy and Lori Harvey having relations now. This is a little joke, a little inside joke, but I've always said that, listen, Lori Harvey, that's a little hot pocket. She is going to marry the Princess Zamunda. She is going to get taken care of. You hear me? I've always said that Lori Harvey is like her mama. She is going to have a lifestyle that is very rich, very lavish, and she's going to get taken care of. Whether we like it or not, that is what she's striving for. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Now, I'm not knocking her, because all honesty, what you do with your business is your business. But there's a lot of rumors circulating that Diddy proposed to her, and I find that so... I find that so, damn, girl, like, weren't you dating his son, like the little light-skinned one that don't look like him, but that's his son? Like, weren't you dating? Oh God, Holly weird, right? So let's see, is Diddy dating Lori Harvey? And I did say, remember my last video with Trey Songz and Lori Harvey, I did say that they were gonna break up, and I said that Lori Harvey has her eyes on someone who has more money, or she's about to be with someone who has more money or a huge title. I said that, and my prediction came true. So is it Diddy? Because it could be somebody else. Whether it's Diddy or another guy, Lori Harvey's gonna marry rich. I ain't worried about her. She ain't trying to work. She wants to get taken care of. You hear me? She wants to be a trophy. She wants to be that beautiful, untouchable female. I see it. What is going on between Lori Harvey and Diddy? True child. What is going on between Lori Harvey and Diddy? What is going on between Lori Harvey and Diddy? So what I'm picking up for Lori Harvey and Diddy, the energy that I'm picking up is that there is a connection here. There is a connection here. I can't deny that. I am seeing that. The only thing about Diddy is that, hold on, Diddy's got options. So there's truth and lies and the rumors that are spreading about Diddy and Lori Harvey. What I'm picking up is that, yes, she's a girl that strikes his interest, but he's choosing between a few other people. And it's talking more so about Lori Harvey having to prove herself. Diddy does this thing where you have to be worthy of him. And he's made that very clear. Like, if you want to have a piece of this empire, if you want to be a part of this lifestyle, I need to know that you're worth it. So Diddy does this thing where he makes women compete for him, or they have to prove themselves to him, basically, because I'm Diddy. I'm king of swords. I'm Diddy. So I need to know if this is what you want, because I don't have to convince anybody. You have to convince me. So Lori Harvey sees the good side of Diddy, which is a King of Cups energy. So there is a sentimental side. She does love the part where he's very good to his children. But the energy of her having to work, she's over here like, well, do I really want to work for that? If I know that I'm Lori Harvey, do I really want to do all of that? So I'm not going to say that they're engaged, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that they're engaged. I'm not going to throw gasoline on a fire that somebody done started. I don't feel like they're engaged, but I do feel like Lori Harvey, like I said before, she's not an idiot. She's smart. She's a Capricorn gang. She is making a decision if this is what she really wants. There's somebody also sparking her interest. A fire sign male sparking her interest. Nope, it's not Trey Songz. Another fire sign male sparking her interest. So she has options, but I do feel like she will move on from the idea of Diddy. I do feel like she will. There is confusion about if she should take it. So I do feel like the opportunity is there, but is she willing to work for it? Is she willing to do that? So I'm not seeing an engagement, and I'm not seeing an engagement. I really have to just be honest with you guys, what I'm feeling intuitively. But Lori Harvey does have to make a decision. There is another guy stepping in for her. So we're just going to debunk that whole thing altogether. Okay. So let me focus more so on Cassie's energy. So what are the 4 cards that come up for Cassie's energy? 1. Dr. John. La Silene. I knew she was going to come through for her. Yes, I knew La Silene was going to come in for her. What I'm getting from this card is it's talking about she needs to be able to observe her thoughts, and she needs to pay attention to the things that she thinks about. What makes you bring up these waves of emotions? What makes you bring up these waves of feeling this way and feeling that way? It's talking more so about her speaking, her healing, and her expressing herself. She also got the Dr. John card. So we keep getting doctor cards for her. We keep getting cards of her saying to burn and vanquishing the old way of thinking and actually healing and stepping into the new. We get the Dr. John card, which I find this card to be so interesting because Dr. John, we get the Dr. John card, which talks more so about listening to yourself, because he plays the drum. Listening to yourself. And you're in the wave of creation. Okay. And then we have the La Silene card, which I love, which is beautiful energy. I love this card. It talks more so about connecting with her emotion and connecting with self, connecting with even the water. And I kept seeing her living around nature. And if you guys know anything about La Silene in Haiti, she is the mermaid spirit of Haiti. There's a lot of stories about her. It's just a beautiful energy, and it's so beautiful that this came up because she also has a lot of water in her family. She has a lot of water energy in her lineage. So I feel like this is healing. Her moving on from Diddy, this is the best thing she can do for herself. So that's what I'm seeing for her. And the last 3 cards that come up for Cassie, because we've moved on from Diddy and that mess. Achievement for Cassie. Reflection. I really feel like Diddy said a lot of fucked up shit to her when they were together, and she has to release that illusion of not being worthy or good enough, because you are good enough, Cassie. And then last card, the Gaia card. See, she's going to live around nature, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. She's going to be living around nature. She's going to find herself surrounded by nature, plants, eating. She might even go vegan, or she's considering it. Whatever the case may be, there's a huge shift happening. There's a huge shift happening for her. And I just feel a lot of blessings coming for Cassie. So she's free. Thank you guys so much for choosing me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. And I guess my question to you guys is, how does it feel to leave a toxic relationship? Much love to you guys, and I'll be back with another video. Mwah. Bye.